come up with. And now they've got this one with up to 400 beds at a library facility in Lake Forest. And one of the other things the mayor was just telling me about 10 minutes ago is it's not just that there's a library there or a preschool across the street, but there really isn't anything else around that particular area. So he said, well, how are we going to get services if we got hundreds of people and nothing around but a library and a preschool?
Is there
to that
big empty space, an open field?
It does sound like there's a lot of space. I actually have not been to that facility.
Now I'm looking at pictures.
Yeah.
And you know, the first thing that popped up when I put in this location, the Silverado Children's Center. That must be what you're talking about. That is nearby. You said it's the Library of the Canyons, right?
Yep, Library of the Canyons on San Diego Canyon Road.
But it used to be the Silverado School.
Yeah, I guess some people still refer to it, or that area, as Silverado Elementary School. But I believe it's now a library where that used to be. But there is a preschool nearby.
Oh. Yeah. Well, if there's anybody in Lake Forest, wants to weigh in on this, feel free to call in. Who was there from Lake Forest? The mayor? Who was there?
Yeah, it was Mayor Jim Gardner. He was there.
And he was not happy with this.
No, and he was the only one who stood up and tried to say no, but everybody else said yes.
What? Well, yeah, of course they did. Because all the towns, they don't even want 1/10 of these people in their city. And how many did you say might go there?
According to the mayor, between 200 and 400 people would be at the site. But again, this is all just something that they discussed today. It's not final, but it's something that we have not heard anything about so far, and this is just the latest plan.
This is like the Irvine idea. I mean, this isn't going to go over well with people. Lake Forest, they're going to go nuts there. It's on Santiago Canyon Road is the location. Now, what is that? It's a busy 2-lane road, 4-lane road? I mean, what? Yeah, I can't tell what's next to it, although I've looked at a bunch of photos here.
And people from Lake Forest have told me that it's considered one of the most dangerous roads in Orange County, just because of its winding nature and speed. And they think, well, why would you add up to 400 people right around there in addition to the school and the library?
Is there a lot of commercial businesses nearby? Or is it?
No. It's pretty open space around there.
Oh, it's open space? It's empty?
As far as I know, right around there, I don't think there's much around there.
I see. So what happens next with this plan? Do you know?
Well, I know that there's going to be another meeting in a month between all of these leaders, but for this plan to go forward, a couple of things would have to happen first. It's going to go back to the county supervisor.
Now, that was an audio clip from the John and Ken show. It said that you were the only one that stood up. What was going on there?
That was a terrible example of government at its worst. That was people trying to solve a problem that didn't exist with a model that was deeply flawed. South County didn't need a 400-bed homeless shelter, and if it did, that was the worst place on earth that they could possibly put it. For whatever reason, the supervisors and 13 mayors in the county endorsed that. I can't say, but I went out there, I took pictures, I spoke to the people. Mayor Pro Tem Basil was with me, and we talked to everybody. We built a case, we went to the press, and ultimately we went to the Board of Supervisors and said no.